Take 5. Action. Whew, I'm gonna try this again. Last couple takes was too long, too emotional, didn't work out. Anyway, I've decided to post a video, kind of a confession to my Sunday morning churchgoers, subscribers that kind of watch every day. You guys are the ones that get to see this kind of stuff. The other 189,000 subscribers, they don't come every day. You know, if they did, money would be so good, I could do all this for free. Anyway, I wanted to come and make this video, kind of let you know why I do what I do. It's normal for people to wonder what's in it for me, what's in it for Robert DIY. Traveling around, helping people, getting all this, it just don't seem right, you know. So this is why I do it. Several years ago, had a tragedy in our household. You know, one of my morning prayers was that I would make sure that my wife and my daughter was comfortable. I was there to help them with whatever they needed, and that I would not do things to irritate or aggravate them, and that we can all, the three of us, get along great, and I would be there to help them through their day. So, you know, man, for years, when that tragedy hit, it kind of threw things off a little bit. Wasn't nothing I could do to fix that. So what I decided to do was start expanding that prayer and begin to pray that I would not miss the opportunity to help someone else today. You know, I liked helping people and doing things to help people make it through the day, and, you know, on and on and on. But that was not by no means a daily prayer that I prayed, that I would not miss the opportunity to help somebody that was in need. So, decided to make that part of my daily prayer, to expand to help others in a purposeful, intentional way. I didn't have a lot, you know, struggling through life like everybody else. However, now I had a bigger struggle with this catastrophe in our lives, but I wasn't going to let that defeat me. I was going to make the devil pay for that. So off I went. Got some advice from a couple of people. Got some encouragement from a couple of people, and launched my YouTube channel. And around my community, began to pay attention to what people said they were struggling with, going through, or needed. And if there was something I could do to help them, I did, if at all possible. It's not always possible, but if at all possible. So through my daily prayers of not missing the opportunity to help other people, this YouTube channel kind of grew some, and people began to say, man, they wish I was in their area. So I launched out and began to do my helper tours and traveling beyond my normal community to help other people. Now, that didn't come without resistance, apprehension, stuff like that. I once had a young guy that was having problems with his Volvo 850. He was watching the videos. He wanted me to come by. His mother was like, "No, I don't know internet stranger by here. You know, it's got to be a trap. Got to be a trick. There's something in this that is just not right." So I made a special video for him to share with her, and shared it on my channel. And after she watched the video, she went on ahead, let me come by. Still apprehensive, you know, but I went by there anyway. Was able to fix the guy's car in probably 40 minutes, where he'd been struggling with this problem for months. So, you know, I do understand people's apprehensions. Now, this is my part of my confession to you. Hopefully, it won't shut down the channel. You know, my slant my hustle, my gig, whatever you want to call it. When you let me help you, you answer my prayers. It's simple as that. When I get up in the morning and pray, and remember to pray, that I do not miss the opportunity to help someone or be a blessing to someone today, and I'm walking to my car in the Walmart parking lot, and I see some guy creeping up on women or whatever, asking them for $1 or $2, and I approach him, that's just creepy. I don't want nobody creeping up on my wife or my daughter, asking them for $2 in the Walmart parking lot. This is just a dangerous world. So I normally intercept that. I go up to the guy and say, hey man, what are you doing? What do you need? Well, I need to get some gas money so I get to the next town. Well, come on, let's go to the gas station. I see it. There's one right there. There's a gas station almost on every corner. We go to the gas station, and he's got a vehicle. It's verified. Pump gas in it, let him go on his way. You know, 10, 20 bucks, whatever it takes to get there. Now, the guy, normally, when they're genuine, they're gracious and thankful. And he, you know, people like that, they thank me, and I say, no, thank you. And they say, well, so they thank me again, and I thank them again. And they say, well, what do you mean thank me? I said, well, look, I wake up every morning as often as I remember and pray that God will not let me miss the opportunity to help somebody in need. So when you share with me your needs and I'm able to help you with that, you're answering my prayer. Strikes the guy or whoever I'm talking to strange, but it's the truth. So I said all that to say this. When you let me connect with you, come by your area, come by your town, come by your home, come by wherever you are, and help you and possibly save you money, help you understand what's going on with your issues and problems and help you figure that out, you are answering my prayers. So, when you see on a video that I'm coming through your area or close to your area, within an hour or two, anywhere in the western side of Washington, anywhere in the western edge of Oregon, anywhere through the western side of California, anywhere in Arizona, anywhere in Texas, anywhere, New Mexico, southern part of, any of these areas that I'm coming within a couple of hours to, and you let me come by and help you with your issue, you answer my prayers. Unfortunately, this planet doesn't let me travel for free, and my YouTube channel barely covers my necessities of the month, my meager necessities of the month, let alone me running around this planet, gas, food, hotel room, tolls, all that stuff. It takes money to move around on this planet. So yeah, there are people that send random donations. People intentionally do that on Patreon, and all those things help me. Man, I wish all of my subscribers would play my video every day. Man, that would put me in a position where nobody would have to pay for anything. So if you want to pray that I will be able to help more people and help even the people that don't have a dime, pray that my subscribers would come to church on Sunday, hit that play button, let those videos that they haven't seen roll, and that ad revenue would build up in a way that, man, I could do this, just have fun, helping people, not even having to ask them to help with travel expenses. That'd be great. So if you see this video and you know that I'm coming close to your area and you can use an hour or two of my time, and that time will probably help you, reach out, call, text. I'll be glad, man, glad to come by. I mean, you're answering my prayers. 99% of the time, when people pray, other people have to answer those prayers. You know, stuff don't come up out of the dirt that often. It helps me a lot. Say, for instance, my car broke down. I'm on the highway. I got a busted tire and a wheel. I could pray all day. If God made a wheel in heaven and sent it down to my location, because of the way this universe works, when that wheel broke the atmosphere and came toward my car, everybody around had better run. Because that freaking wheel coming from outer space, from heaven, to crash to the ground so that I could fix my flat, it'd be a mess. No. I gotta let people know that. These people have to receive that message that I'm in need. One person contact another person, and Humberto comes to my rescue. He's answering my prayers. God can't do it 99 times out of 100 without somebody's help. Yeah, there's some miraculous things that happen otherwise, but God's preferred way of people being blessed is them being blessed by someone else. So here I am, trying to get my prayers answered, but they don't get answered if you don't contact me and let me help you. I talk to people all the time. Hey, Robert, I took my car to this mechanic place. They fixed an oil leak, replaced my timing belt, cost me $2,300. Them hiring me to travel to their area, put me up in a hotel, pay my travel and living expenses for a day, fixing that problem would take 3-4 hours, and leaving with buying the parts, but it probably cost them $600-700 at worst, where they just spent $2,300. Now, I would have loved to help that person, but for some reason, it didn't happen. Now, the benefit that you churchgoers have of watching videos every day is that if I travel in your area, you find that out from watching the videos, and you could contact me and say, hey, can you stop by? You got time? Man, if you are within an hour or two of my travel path, I am glad to come by. You're answering my prayers. Let me come by, please. That's my hustle. That's my slant. That's my trick. You answering my prayers. So don't feel bad. Don't apologize for it. Just call or text me, send me an email to my Gmail address, and hopefully we can connect. Hopefully our meeting will save you money. I mean, I tell people, man, people do not wake up in the morning, stretch out their arms, and say, hey, I think I'm going to go buy a 25-year-old Volvo today. No. And some of us weird people do, but in general, most of you guys have stumbled into this vehicle because of a need or necessity, and you don't have $175 an hour to pay at some mechanic specialty Volvo shop. And I'm not saying don't take your car to the shop and pay the mechanics. I'm saying if you can't afford that, I'm praying that I can help you. Either you watch the videos, you learn and do it yourself, or if I'm coming near, I can stop and help you. Keep a little bit more of your money in your pocket. Some people are afraid to take the fuse panel top off and change a relay. Man, let me tell you something, especially you women. It is way more complicated. Now, please don't take offense to this. I'm a guy. I don't know how else to explain this. It's way more complicated to prepare a nice meal than it is to change a relay in the car. It's way more complicated. dare I say, no, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get the whiplash of what I'm about to say. I know better. I'm smarter than this. But you do things every day that are more complicated than replacing a relay or changing some brake pads on the car. You just weren't allowed those liberties as you were growing up. No, don't do that. Let the guy do that. Go do this. However, in this day and time where guys are not doing what they could have been raised to do, I'm getting to that now. Women, you got to do stuff, And there are a lot of women doing it. And if you can't afford $175 an hour, you start doing the simple stuff and work your way into the tougher things. I talked to a lady last night, I communicated with a lady last night. She spent several $100s on getting this problem in her car fixed. Guess what? Car still broke. I think it's got a 30-minute problem. I expressed that to her, sent her the information. She's afraid to try it. 4 screws and a piece of wire. Could be done in less than 30 minutes. She's apprehensive. I'm going to be in the area. And she's apprehensive about me coming and taking care of it. I'm going to be 20 minutes away from where she lives. Knock it off, people. Don't hinder my prayers from being answered by not contacting me when you know good and well I'm going to be in that area. This is what I'm living for. Don't do that to me. I thought we were cool. Now you won't let me come help you and answer my prayers? Oh, man. Good Lord. I don't know who's the victim here, you or me. So, if I'm in your travel area and you know this, man, I've sat down and had meet and greets with people. We talking about life, cars, whatever. And they've learned more about what they need to do with their car in the hour or two of our meet and greet, them having lunch with me, than they did watching all the videos. Because sometimes, not quite convinced in watching the videos. Didn't quite get the message in watching the videos. So, hey, do not hesitate. I got nothing but time to help you with this stuff. And yes, the planet demands funds, and if I can afford it, I'll do it without you contributing any funds. If you can't contribute, hey, let's do that and take care of that. At the end of the day, 99 times out of 100, the people I meet with save money. Man, I think that these cars, these 850s and some of these other cars you guys are driving, are just fine. Why replace that car with a $30,000 or $40,000 car when all you need to spend is a couple of $1,000 or a couple $100? So you guys know I'm all in on fixing these things. I don't have no money to buy no $40,000 car to replace my old car with 500,000 miles on it, and then have to pay higher insurance, higher repair bills and stuff like that. Man, I like driving my old car. Gets me everywhere I need to go, and I can fix most of the stuff myself, and so can you. So anyway, let me go ahead and let you go. That's my confession. I hope you forgive me for using you to answer my prayers. That's just one of my faults. So have a great day. If you need my help anywhere, Western Oregon, Western Washington, western half and southern part of California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Louisiana, man, I'm going to be close. So if you need my help, reach out, contact me. And the benefit of you being a daily churchgoer is you get to find out that I'm around. The people that don't watch, but what they need once, twice a quarter, they miss out on my traveling. So I hope I can help you if you need help. If not, great, you're in good shape. So thanks for watching.